All right, XCN, is it about to take off? I think so. Once we break this black downward trend line, we can see that it could potentially be pushing up to the 2 cent mark. We do have a nice entry. We're up about 3%. If we want to scalp it, we can get out. But I believe we're going to push up, have a little bit of retracement, touch the black trend line again, and then take off. This is all due to Bitcoin and its major push that it had just this day on the 22nd and 23rd. And we see that it is still in bullish momentum, high volume down here. I believe we are going to see it push up to the 97,000, potentially even a little bit higher. But with looking at that in XCN, I want to bring up Flare. So when you see something similar, it may look like Flare did back quite a few days ago. If we go back, Flare, and we see we had an entry right here because it broke this downward trend line. It's got similar pattern structure. Looks very similar to XCN right now. And you can see that this pattern happened again right here. And a bigger pattern had a push up, and again right here it had another push up. And it's a very similar structure to what we are seeing right now with this section. We are seeing it test higher. We do want to see it break this downward trend line. If it continues to push up, it's a good entry, not financial advice, but it could push higher than the 0.02 cents, trying to reach back up to around 0.22 and even higher. Keeping that in mind, looking at XYO. XYO is also being bullish at the moment, still following the cup and handled pattern. You can see this is an inverse head and shoulders as well, which is a very good sign, as well as this bullish movement. So XYO looks like a very nice entry as well, and it is trying to hold above the previous high back in April 19. Looking at XLM, getting a little rejection, but also trying to hold a new high and steadily moving upwards within the cup and handle pattern when we're looking at it in a bigger picture. This is almost exactly what we want to be seeing, maybe a test off the 200 EMA and slowly trickling over this downward black trend line before moving upwards. XRP, always going up. Good bag to hold with XRP, long-term investment, but you can see a very nice structure forming slowly upwards to break this black downward trend line. These are all roughly on 15-minute marks. This is the 4-hour mark, and if we can break this downward trend line, we can see a push up to the top of this red ray and even higher. Real quick, DNT and BNT, Doge and Toshi, 15 minutes, 4 hours, and bullish momentum on DNT as well. Starting to form inverse head and shoulders, in my opinion, and we want to see this push up and close above the 0.03 cents. Torn, brought it up a while ago, still cheap for all-time high being 400. Going to Toshi. Toshi was building a little bit of support, but got some rejection with a double top here, and starting to move down in the 15 minutes. And then Doge also starting to form within the cup and handle and create that exact pattern that I had talked about, being the inverse head and shoulders, reaching back up to this point, and then coming back down, and then taking off within the cup and handle. And that's it for today. I always recommend Grass if you want to get free tokens and trade out your money. They give you points that switch to tokens, and then you can sell that on the open market, or MEXC for the trading platform, or Coinbase for a trading platform. They also do airdrops. All the links and referral links are listed below. I will see you guys on the next one.